Good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you again, you. How have you been? I have Ribena this morning. It's unusual for me to have something that's sweet, but it's one of those days. I have no idea what I'm working on today, also. And I'm just so tired. It's only Wednesday. I'm about the same. I went to bed at 5 something this morning. As we all know, it's 9:15. It's so easy to get the sleep schedule mixed up. But if anyone here's got maracas to take, make sure you take them. It's gonna be a little bit quiet for the next couple of days. Necromancer has gone off to his first LARP. Our man is off on his first big adventure, sending him out of the Hobbit door, off into the post-apocalyptic wilds. I hope he has a great time. Yeah. I didn't know you had a founder badge. I wish we could, like. I wish we could have our actual badges with, like, the little founder badge thing, like, in the corner. Instead of just taking up the whole thing. Although I definitely need to do a little bit more work on our badges. Apparently, we had OG Majestic Wolf follow while I was offline. Thanks, Majestic Wolf. Oh, out into the distance. I hope you hear it one day. I'm weird this morning. To anyone else who's lurking, this is perfectly normal. I'm just a little bit more scuffed than usual. It's hot today. It's so hot in here. Why? I'm dying. Oh, that's probably why. It's 7, feels like 5, so they probably turned the heat back on in the building. Giant. Ugh. Giant. Don't die. Is that what that is? Giant. Don't. Don't die. Tesla, I swear to God, if you've eaten like 2 kibbles, I'm gonna take you to the vet because I'm getting worried about you. You won't like that. Yep, don't die, lol. Dying. I like that. Let's find something to work on, shall we? I have no idea what to do. There's this. We haven't worked on this in a long time. I'm still not sure where I'm going with the rest of the picture. It's one of those ones, I really like the picture, but it's going nowhere fast. And then there's our finch. It's all the fiddly bits on the branches that I'm worried will be boring. There's always the possibility of starting a new one. Oh, do you want to see my Cubus? He's beautiful. Oh, thank you. I really enjoy doing the color studies because it's like they take effort and they're fun. I can't remember how it came about, but like I was talking to the guys on the Regulars channel, I think, and honestly, it sounds like a podcast. We're just a Discord group. But they're like, what's the plural for like incubi and succubi? And I'm like, it's cubi. And then they're just like, oh, like a cube. And then I said I should draw a cube with like horns and a tail and stuff, and then I did. So that's the Cubus. The Necromancer is not here to praise the cube. Evan would be so offended. Evan and his orb. If Evan shows up later, I'll have to show him the Cubus. It's very quiet this morning. The usual people aren't here. Neff is lurking. Oh, Fantasy! Hi! Fantasy has booped my snoot. It's the boop snoot, like the droop snoot. But it's the snoot that gets booped. It's the boop snoot. Good morning. Good afternoon. Time zone approved greetings. Tog. To you. Fantasy. I hope you're doing well. And me! Well, yes, incubi and succubi or incubi and succubi are the plural of those particular ones, but you want the gender neutral to cover all cubi. So, I say QB. You just winding down for the quote-unquote evening there, NB? I woke up at 1 p.m. I went to bed at like 5 something. our we've got like a 50-50 mix today. We've got some of the usuals, and then the unusuals of Mutus and NB. It's a strange morning. I'm having like bad streamer dreams where it's like I forget to like turn on my mic, and I don't check chat, so I'm just going for like an hour or two with no mic on, or like I haven't switched to the main screen, and or like there's just like rage bots galore. I don't know what's up with that, but I've been having those dreams the last couple of days and I hate it. This is why I make sure I take the weekends off, because it's like I would go nuts. Concubus. I don't know how I feel about Concubus. I like QB. But I guess like singular, I suppose. Because what do you call a gender neutral QB? I guess you just call them a QB. These are important questions. Being gender neutral myself, but nameless as the Twinkubus. So, he already has a title. He definitely identifies as male. Yeah, he's afraid of women. Not as afraid as he used to be. But he's still afraid of them a little bit. I didn't do it! I'm innocent! Oh, okay. I am going to clean up my apartment, and my dumb head decided to finish my rough crime novel. All the research I have to do. Crying on the inside. I should write Eternal Halloween some more. I should do more writing. I wanted to do writing last night, and I ended up doing drawing. I can't show that drawing. Not on stream, at least. I'll share it with Mujuice later. Oh my god, what is with the noises today? There's an airplane noise. That's an unusual one. Ah. As they say, mañana, tomorrow. It's not the end of the world that you didn't do it today. You know, just get it done at some point. Yes, I saw the barrel. I didn't get to respond. My brain, like, shut off. It was just like, no more art. No more art. Only twink. I don't really have any suggestions for what you can do other than just do more studies on how shadows and light affect 3D objects. My recommendation for budding artists is to look up foundational studies and foundational exercises and do those, and you will have the best understanding of art. So basic geometric shapes, cubes, spheres, pyramids, cylinders, and then later move on to more complex shapes. Like a barrel would be a complex shape because it's a more complex cylinder, but it's still not a basic. Lots of shenanigans when I finally get them running, yeah. I think I have the Discord set up the way I need it to work. So, soon. TM. Right, I was looking for a piece of art to do. You can always start a new color study. I was actually thinking this one would be pretty interesting to do. Not only is it a hand, which I need to practice more, but it's also like really intense. Talk about learning your light and shadow. I do need to do more values studies. And while it's mostly black, there's a lot of texture on those fingertips and a lot of light and shadow. I also take suggestions for pictures that you want to see. I do want to do more things that are not clouds. I do have Necromancer's picture up, but I don't want to work on that today because it's been like 3 days in a row. Hello?
Capsule_Kafka is visiting the island.
Hello, Capsule Kafka. I like saying that. Capsule Kafka. Capsule Kafka. How you doing? Welcome to the island. We often do painting studies here. Studies in light and shadow and color. This one is more of the light and shadow, it would seem. We're still deciding on what to do, and I am still waking up, and it's like 35,000 degrees in my apartment because I turned the heat on last night. So I'm dying. I have my window open, but there's no cross breeze. Ooh, an animator. Nice. I hope your throat feels better soon. Should get some like ginger tea with a bit of honey. That should feel good. We're pretty chill here. I didn't sleep very well, so I'm doing more chanting than arting today. But I think we're gonna start this one. Puma. Good morning, Puma. Sleepy Puma. Ah, spring allergies, yeah. I don't have too many of the spring allergies. At least not yet. We haven't had like the pollen rush in southern Ontario. Oh, do you start, is it your new job today, or is it the response from your current boss? I grant you the bitch boots, Puma. Just put them on, you'll feel amazing. And if anyone gives you shit, you bitch boot them. When do you start your new job? What's your new job about? Is it the same kind of job? Oh, good. So it's the stuff you like doing.
Tesla. Nugget. Come here, Bobbins.
Kitten. Oh, he ate half of his food. That's good. Well, maybe not quite half. Nugget, do you want more? It's time to point the fan at myself. I'm just dying. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Air. Now watch, I'll get too cold, right? It's 5 degrees Celsius outside, and the windows are open, but they turn the heat on. And unlike the last few days, the wind is not coming directly at my side of the building, so I no longer have the blinds flapping about. Alright, let's try and like get some of this color in at least. I wonder if it's perfectly black. It is not. Would you look at that? It is not pure black. I wonder what that little gold spot is in the corner. Huh. Helps if I set the blending mode to normal. Would you look at that tiny little hint of light in the bottom corner? I absolutely did not see that. It helps if we don't draw with the airbrush. This painting's gonna be even harder than I thought. That is gonna be so hard, guys. Ah! What have I do? No! It's so hard. Oh, what have I chosen? Why do I do this to myself? Okay, I have to go let Max out of his carrier. Tesla's not gonna eat any more than we just did. Tiny baby only eats tiny amounts. Ugh. What have I chosen for myself, guys? You want complex light and shadow studies fantasy? Definitely this one. I complain, but I'm really not, like, upset or anything. It's gonna be hard, but it'll be worth it. I definitely need to do more hand studies. That is one thing I want to sit down and do one day. Just get the basic shapes in there. This looks so scuffed. Starting easy with the egg. Took a photo of an egg I have. Awesome! You can do it. I believe in you. Nope. Yes, wrong. Yeah, I may be all like, oh no, what have I done? Why have I chosen this? But I'm actually really looking forward to doing this. Oh, there's that bot again. Oh, look at that bot. He's gone. I banned Primordial Fanaticisme. I'm trying to figure out how to fill space in my animatic. There's this instrumental portion at the beginning that's too intense to be part of the title sequence. I have to do something on the nose and I'm struggling. Oh. Yeah, that can be difficult. I think using a different brush today might be the way to go. Because we have all this beautiful diffuse light from the texture of the skin. I have a question. How did you find me? Are you a skill monkey? Was it Blue Sky? No, I don't know. It'd be bad if I just sort of animate this fight scene from the manga I really like. I mean, yeah, it would be a bit of copying, but also, like, you could change it. I mean, if it's just for practice, and, like, you give full credit to the original, and you're not intending to make money from it, as long as you're not tracing things, it's a really gray area, isn't it? Puma got here just as Capsule did. So, about 10 minutes ago? Angle of this pinky wrong. Whoever gave you a subby, it was probably Necromancer. Because I think he's the only one who's gifted subs to my channel. Publishing on YouTube, and I'm just using the original panels as a reference. It's a really neat sequence of a character getting pistol whipped with a massive laser gun that I always wanted to redraw in my style. Yeah, I think as long as you give credit to the original sequence that you're referencing, like, then it should be fine because you're redrawing the whole thing. But because you're using it as a reference, make sure you credit the reference. That's how I feel about it. Other people on the internet may not feel the same way, but... like, I wish I could give credit to the original photographer of this hand, but I have no idea where I picked up this picture. I'll have to look for it later. Because it's an amazing little bit of photography. photographer, the makeup artist, the model, because hand modeling is a thing. I mean, it's very obviously an Africa fan animatic, and the panels are from the original manga. It's just the same characters and stuff. Yeah. I'm not familiar with the series, but yeah. And I think as long as you give credit to the sequence and to the original artist, then yeah, it should be fine. Do not have the right color yet. Metallics are hard. Everybody's old art is like that, Fantasy. Don't worry about it. I have plenty of drawings that will never see the light of day. Traffic noises. Got some strong light right in here. Bit of reflective diffusion along here. And this part basically disappears. Found my old dog OC and wolf OC. Kind of fun. I found some good drawings of horses. Kind of proud of them. You should be. Everybody starts somewhere. Even if they're like, quote unquote, bad in comparison to what you can do now, at one point that was like the best you could do. And there's no need to be ashamed of that. And like, even if like you're at a certain level at a certain age and there are people who are better than you, quote unquote, at that same age, you still shouldn't feel embarrassed by the work that you did, because you're already ahead of the curve of most people, because most people will never actually get so far as to putting pen to paper. Even less so nowadays, because more people will probably use the crutch of artificial intelligence as opposed to putting in the effort of actually learning how to draw. There's two very intense light sources in this picture. And the urge to try and select the color from the actual photo is almost overwhelming. Rivy? Rivy is off making cute kitten noises again. Where's Rivy? Hi. Alright, let's go see if we can find my oldest thing, shall we? It'll be a scan of something I drew when I was younger than 12. Thought I had something older than that in here. Maybe it's in my no category section. Could have sworn that I had. Here. Well, the oldest thing I have is this from 1998. I could have sworn I had something older than that. At least a photo of it. This is a scan. It's pretty terrible. Kitten, I swear to God. Sorry. Well, there's this kitten. That kitten's fine. Velcro, you're good. Rivy? Rivy's hanging out where he shouldn't be. Ow! Oh, God, I broke my neck there. Hi, Vel. You got an eye go. Oh, yeah, like everybody starts somewhere, and if you just grow. But that's from 1998. It's the oldest thing that I have scanned, I'm pretty sure. Oh my God, I found like one of my earliest fan arts. Oh. I'll probably get canceled for this, but you know, it's Harry Potter. It's 2002. So it's pretty terrible. Just gonna get rid of that. I think this one's older. It's Slayer's Chibi's. I actually want to redraw this one. I never finished it. Back when I still drew on paper. So I still needed to draw Amelia and Lena. And I never got around to finishing them. So we're gonna slowly go down memory lane. The only thing I've animated, but I don't think I can show it in Clip Studio, no. put it on the Discord later once I get it going. It's actually literally the only thing I have ever animated was in high school. What else? 2003 was basically a dry year, so was 2004. Except for the backwards hand one. This was a pencil drawing that used a reference, and I even couldn't get the hand right. The body was referenced from the Tales of Destiny manual that came with the PlayStation game. Forget the character's name. The weapons were my own, and the character head was my own. I think that's probably one of the oldest pictures of Sayaka that I have. And, this character's name is Gilshire. This is the original Gilshire. Mewjuice knows who this is. Yep. I don't even remember what that text says. Yeah, you know who he is. So maybe we'll draw the original Gilshire from Mermaid as well. I repurposed Gilshire into a different character. And then I wanted to draw some horror creatures. This one's referenced from the WoW Flesh Beast, I think. And then this one was a growth off of that in terms of, like, monster design. I kind of like it, though. And then, that's 2007. A little bit of Chrono Crusade fan art. And that was in my Chrono Crusade era. And this is the new Gilshire. So you see a little bit of growth over the years. Reference from Trinity Blood. These were all just little art studies I did for the styles of these artists. Pictures that I enjoyed. Oh, here it is. Here it is. My first ever cloud study. So we've gone from that to this in terms of clouds. And the more recent cloud study, the actual study, which was this one. So yeah, lots of growth there from that to that. And this is why foundational studies are so important. Because you get growth. Keep in mind, this original clouds picture was from 2007. Like, I had just started doing digital art for the first time. I think this was done in Paint Tool Sai. Whereas this one is this year. And I have grown considerably as an artist since then. The kittens are playing. Let's see, what else have we got? This was the first landscape that I ever did digitally. And this is the land Say is from, called Misteel. And I was going through my image archive, and I think I recently found, like, the original that inspired this. Where did I have that one? It's probably in nature. Stonescapes, possibly. Come on, I know I saw it the other day when I was cleaning up my files. I'm pretty sure it was the one that originally inspired this picture. I may not have moved it over yet, so it's probably still in the big, massive mess. Come on. And to have kept a picture that long. This is what I do. I hoard images. And this is why finding the original artist for some of the references that I'm using is very difficult. Because sometimes those pictures don't exist anywhere on the internet anymore. I remember drawing a day of this old Donald Duck comic where he gets lost in the forest and survives with wolves. I don't remember the name of that comic. Huh. For going off of posting channels, looking around 10 to 7 years ago when I thought my poetry was decent enough to share, but those poems most likely were written in 2001. Yeah, like, every artist starts somewhere, whether your medium is paint or it's words. I hate that I can't find this picture now because I just saw it like 2 days ago. So frustrating. Like, also, I want to paint this one day. See, I try not to allow myself to hate my work. I may cringe at it, but I won't hate it. Because I know that at one point, that's where I just was in my life. Like, look at that. Wouldn't that be cool to paint? Oh yeah, like my first draft of Witching Hour, which is now called the Witch Hunter Society. Like, it's garbage. It's absolute trash. But when I first wrote it, I was very, very proud of it. Man, I just had this picture the other day. It's infuriating. I even have that Dolomites reference that Mewjuice found the other week when we were painting that one other practice piece. This one. I was so rhyme and it's hard to read them. Look, I have old poetry too, and no one will ever see it. Ever. I'm so mad that I can't find that one picture. I got too tired to finish organizing my folder. This is another one that I want to do as a study. It already looks like a painting at the top of the photo. I'd also like to do a painting of the elephant's foot from Chernobyl. It's very peaceful, isn't it? Maybe I'll do this as the background and then, do the mermaid picture that we want to do of Nameless. Oh yeah, we're doing Nameless as a merman for Mermaid. And like, I want to get to a level in my art where I can paint like this. Just like, you know, without a reference. Like, that's amazing. And it's mostly just scribbles. And then, you know, stuff like this. It's wild that that's what the night sky is supposed to look like. Like, there's so many fantastic photos that I have in my reference folder. Oh, geez, sorry. The yawns. I really did not sleep well. This too. Like, this is a screenshot from a YouTube video that I saw randomly one day, and I was like, I need to clip that because I want to paint that. Because, like, it's beautiful. Ah, I think I found it. Maybe? I think this was one of the ones that originally inspired this one over here. You can see, as an artist, like, I had a long way to go. But now, like, I could probably relatively confidently replicate this one as a digital painter. And, like, this painting is a masterpiece. And he has redeemed posture check on Sunshine Spines. We've evolved into a street. You got a free street, Shenby. Yeah, I really like that seabed one. It's so nice. But like, at one point, this is where I was as a landscape painter. The overall landscape itself doesn't make any frickin' sense. The geology here is not matching up. But this was a place called Mastille. But like, truly, this is a masterpiece of a painting. I don't even know who the artist is because there's no There's no signature. There's no reference. And it's amazing. Like, you zoom in, and there's tiny little trees down on this river that's to scale with the rest of the mountains. Oops. Good night, NB. Sleep well. Here's the Cubus. The Finch we were working on. I'm going to close that to save some processing power. Not that I need to. Our rare fan arts for Mo Dao Zuxie, or Grandmaster Demonic Cultivation, my favorite series. Also called the Founder of Diabolism in English. Depends on which translation you use. Cubus will probably become an emote later. And now we're going back to painting. Because that's what we're here for. Thank you for coming by, NB. Hope to see you next time. Come here. Give my color back. Noise. It's getting frustrating. Can't remember the comic name. Are you sure it was Donald Duck? You could be misremembering. Taken by a wolf pack after protecting their puppy from a bear. Huh. Wow, it's noisy today. Neff! Neff has redeemed a street, a posture check, and a hydrate. And trip this brain into such a mystery. Yeah. Hurry up. What did I do? If only you knew. Oh, there's a cat sitting in my window. I think he's enjoying himself. Let's see. There's this really bright chunk of light right here. Man, it's so noisy today. this is so hard. Why do I do this to myself? Velcro.
Hi, kitten.
How you doing today, Neff? You still hiding? Neff be in full lurk mode. Velcro went to go lie on the floor just right next to Mathis. I guess he had enough of looking out the window. It is a very quiet day. Hi, Velcro. Oh, speaker's still on. Let's turn that off. Hi, Vel. It's about to be kitten time, I suspect. Vel? It is kitten time. Just when I was really getting into the swing of things. Oh, it's no longer kitten time. Never mind. Got your photo, but Google isn't helping at all. Oh, like of the comic? Well, it's a starting point, right? It's cute. Yep, there was one sort of poster thing for one of my earliest writing works that I had drawn. I spent like 4 months on it. I was really proud of it. Had a nosebleed on it at some point. There's actual blood on the paper. And I could probably draw the same thing in about 2 hours now. Maybe even faster. Definitely learning some things about the muscle structure of the hand doing this. Got like this hint of magenta in the skin here. Naff. Redeem to hydrate. What's new? E over H. Sorry, physics joke. I believe that's energy over Holtzman's constant. Nerd! We are painting a hand. It is very difficult, but I'm enjoying it. The Boop Wars have begun. How about you? How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Not sure what this accent is. Prove you're not an AI, draw a humanoid hand. Yeah, with the right number of fingers. motorcycle. I hate Harleys. They're so noisy. Rep, I want a motorcycle. I would love an electric motorcycle, like Tron style. Yum. More motorcycle noises. I will be back in a moment. I had a turn. Oh, Zeo Grandma's here, lurking. Good morning, Zeo. Don't think you can hide from me. I appreciate everybody who shows up, including Velcro. Hi, baby. Nah, that's fine. That's fine. I just wanted to say good morning. I saw you were there. I appreciate you showing up. I've been sleeping during the day, so I haven't been able to make any of your streams. I feel bad about that. Anyone who's new here, Zeogrim is an amazing artist, and you should go follow him. Fantasy has booped my snoot. It is the boop snoot, like the droop snoot, but it is the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. Even though you said bop. But I'll let it pass. And scoops up Velcro and boops the kitten snoot. Pet sitting gives treats. He would love a churu right now. I'm sure he and his brothers would just go wild for a churu. Thank you. Thank you. It's a very difficult one. It's surprisingly hard. But I am enjoying it. I haven't quite got the color yet, right yet. But I am learning a little bit about hand structure. So I guess that's a bonus. I need to do a lot more hand studies and foot studies because I'm really bad at them. I will hide hands and feet if I can. Yeah, I found this in my digital landfill. Whoop. Adriel, I appreciate you nonetheless, even though you won't hear this. But I appreciate it because I make money. I need money so bad. It's the Arting Starvist, right?
Velcro. Meow. Meow, come up. Come on. Kitten.
Welcome back. You know if you're a real artist or not, if you're not starving. That is very true. But when I'm fasting, I'm definitely the arting starvist instead of the starving artist.
What are you sniffing at? There's nothing in there. There's no treats in my drawer.
I promise. There's tea in my drawer, but not that drawer.
What are you doing?
He's being fussy. I've got the kitten. He was unhappy that I snatched him up.
I'm sorry, buddy.
He hasn't snuggled with me today, so he's gonna get a snuggle whether he likes it or not.
Sorry if I snatched you up a little too hard, buddy.
Yeah, this hand study is actually surprisingly difficult because of the intensity of the light and shadow. I feel like I need to give the whole hand just kind of a... I think it's probably going towards the blue. There's little bits of purple in there, but I haven't quite got the black right, and I think it's in like the blue purple range. Whereas I'm working in like the reds. I really need to take the rain off my art window.
Yeah.
You guys get free meows. Some people have to pay for the meow meow noises from their streamers.
I give them for free when I meow the kitties. Yeah.
Sorry, art's not happening while I'm holding the cat. It's making snorkeling noises. I think I need to do like an overall kind of blue pass on the palm and fingers. Not the fingertips. The fingertips are fine. I mean, they're still a little bit warm, but for some reason I have a tendency to lean towards the warm colors. Velcro's such a sweetie. Yeah, he's purring. Sorry, I'm not going to put the microphone up to him because of the way he's sitting today. He is blocking my tracking frequently though, because he's just sort of laid across my chest. Oh,
Oh, there you go.
yeah, let's see what happens if I just do a blue pass over this with the airbrush set to soft light, maybe. Nope. Purple. Not quite. It's better. If we do, nope. Still not quite right. does this do? Nope. Cleaned up the sketch and did it again while I get this Balto line art. Balto isn't even Disney. Just found a wad of cat hair on my desk. This is just a perfect tuft of cat hair. Almost landed in my drink. Wow. It could be a piece of lost media fantasy, which would suck, but it happens. Might be. I think it could have been drawn by Don Rosa, which Disney is trying to erase. Which sucks since he's a magical artist. I don't know who Don Rosa is, but there are reasons why I don't support anything Disney related. Primarily their predatory practices with their artists and their perpetual ownership of literally everything. And thank you for the compliments on the hand. It is getting there. Truck noises. They aren't going to publish his works anymore. He's famous for drawing Donald Duck comic. Why are they trying to erase him? Did he do something wrong? I'm not so much into the Disney lore, so it's, it's one of those things that flies under the radar for me. Yeah, that's exactly why I don't like Disney. Pretty much for those reasons. They're too greedy. Thanks, Puma. I struggle with hands too. A lot. So much. Me wanted to work for them one day, but heck no. Yeah. I was the same. I wanted to work for Disney when I was younger too. Dad's arms, you were going to go out and eat. Well, enjoy your food, your dinner, your time zone approved meal. This is more of like a purple blue, I think. That's what I thought. So let's go choose our own. It's surprising how much color is actually in this picture. See Fantasy, have a good day, evening, night, time zone. Enjoy your meal, enjoy your dad's company. Neff has redeemed a posture check. And Stitch. And hydrate. Almost gave myself a Charlie horse in my back. Care package and a snoot boop. Now there's a boop the snoot. It's the boop snoot. Like the droop snoot. But it's the snoot that gets booped. The boop snoot. One NATO standard snoot boop. That was just in time, because my eyes are... Yeah, not to be confused with the Goof Troop. My eyes were getting kind of screwy. And that's usually a sign that I should stop. But I don't want to, because I'm enjoying this process. For some reason I turned into Dracula there. Time for walkies? Probably. I'm not sure if this person's one finger is just funny shaped, or if my drawing's just bad. Or my understanding of human anatomy is poor. I went for a walk last night, and the ball of my foot, I'm assuming, hurt so bad. The sharp pain when I take a step now, so at least it's getting better. Might be time for new shoes. I find when I am having extreme pain in my feet when I walk, it's usually shoes. Not making my idea to take a walk to Giant Tiger for lunch or snack, so for later anymore feeling, yeah. I don't think I've been in a Giant Tiger in about 10 years. nothing but 10 to 15 minutes there and 10 to 15 minutes back. But with how much it hurts just to flex my foot, not sure if I want to take the walk. Yeah. Time to get myself a shillelagh. A walking stick like my dad. The thumb needs a lot more work. Our highlights are still a little weak, but I think this is a good spot to stop that one for today. Forcing the muscles in my foot to work might make it better, might make it worse. Well, you could always take like a short walk to figure it out. Like walk around your home a bit. Oh, Evan's not on yet. Actually, C-Not's not on either. That's unusual. Well, I hope it feels better soon. Like, having a sore foot hurts. I was having problems with my feet for a little while, and it turned out that my shoes had literal craters in the bottom of them. There were actual craters in my shoes. Because they were so worn through. So I bought new ones. Craters or greater? No, craters. As in large dents. Well, I guess it's Moko Maid today. We're gonna have to go to Moko Maid. Wait, is it Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. Damn it! It's not Titty Tuesday. Yeah. Oh god, not Crocs. Don't do that to your back, man. I usually buy a new pair of shoes every, like, 2 to 4 years. Yeah, no, I won't own a pair of Crocs. I will never. Well, actually, I might, simply for the Conquest showers. And only that reason. But, like, I don't want to own something that's, like, just garbage, you know? 6 to 8 or more than 10 years for me. I typically get leather steel-toed boots. Yeah, well, like, if you get good footwear, then yeah, like, I buy my shoes from the running room because I do a lot of walking, because I don't drive, so I walk everywhere. You'd think I wouldn't be fat. But they wear out eventually, and then I am forced to replace them. But the last pair I had were really hurting my back. Specifically, like, my back, my knee, and my foot. Because of the way I was shifting how I walked because of the craters in the shoes. Sends the vampires to gather blood samples for testing. What kind of testing? And are they sexy vampires? They better be handsome. Your typical blood test general information. Makes note not to send the Nosferatu. Yeah, no, don't want them. Creepy, crotchety old husks. Ugh. Only hot men for this Twinkybus. I might just end stream today, you know? I'm not feeling the Moko Maid energy today because I'm so tired. So we might just slide off of stream. Unless Evan miraculously appears and says, "Hey, I'm gonna start." I need at least another 2 hours of sleep. So we're not gonna be sailing off to other waters today, I think. We're just gonna have a nap at the inn. It's gonna be one of those cozy stay home days. You know, looks like it might rain later. Actually not. It's quite the opposite of that, in fact. Outside in real life, we'll just pretend it's raining here. It's one of those days. So, I thank you all for coming today. To the lurkers. Yeah, bright and sunny, yuck. Ugh. Yeah, thank you to all the lurkers. Thank you all to the people who participated in chat. Necromancer for being AFK and creepily recording everything. And as usual, the VOD will be on YouTube probably in like a week or something. Whenever I get to it. They're slowly being added before they expire. And I think we'll probably work on the hand again tomorrow. Just finish it up. Because it's almost done. I just don't have the willpower right now to finish it. Because I'm just so tired. So, you guys have a good day. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
I love you.
I'm so demonic. Yes.
Bye.